Hello everyone, how you doing this morning? This is Janine with Symphony Reads. Please visit us at www.symphonyreads.com. You can also look us up on Facebook at Symphony Reads with an S. On Twitter at Reads with an S, Symphony. And you can always email us, symphonyreads with an S at gmail.com. I'm so excited for this morning. I actually meant to do this yesterday and didn't get the opportunity to do so. So I wanted to make sure to do it today, this morning. I had questions that were coming at me that I wanted to just answer for everyone. And it was just questions that came at me through general conversations, and some were emailed in to me. So I'm just here to answer those questions, and let's get started. So one question is, do you have a phone number? And you know, the funny thing is we do have a phone number. And for the life of me, I couldn't tell you why I've never said the phone number. And that's probably because I just couldn't remember the number. But no, yes, we do have a phone number. Let me give that to you now. 240-681-9275. That number is 240-681-9275. Please, by all means, give us a call. If we don't answer, please leave us a voice message, and we have no problems of addressing you over the phone. I will start when I do my videos to make sure that I mention the number, like I do the website and the Facebook and the Twitter and the email. I will make sure to include the telephone number as well. And the second question with that is, if someone calls that speaks Spanish, would we be able to address them? And the answer to that is yes. We have the capabilities to address Spanish and French, okay? And unfortunately, that's the only two besides English that we can address. So if someone calls in on that number, 240-681-9275, and was speaking in Spanish, I do have someone who can interpret that for me. And just kind of let me know what they're asking for. And the same goes with Gmail, with our email. If you write it in Spanish, I do have an interpreter. And if you write it in in French, I also have an interpreter for that as well. So by all means, if those two languages you do speak, and that's what your comfortable tongue is, and you still asking for prayers or having questions, we can still address you. So I hope that answers your question in full. Another question is, who can call? Anyone. Absolutely anyone. Anyone can call. Anyone can call. I mean, if you have a need, a prayer request, you want to know more about Symphony Reads, by all means, call. And I think the second part to that, because I didn't read the whole question in full, can you follow SRM without a membership, or is it members only? No, absolutely not. It's not members only. The members page is something we started for the new year, 2018. And you get special little perks with it, like you would in any membership. But you get a welcome package, which is a lot of Symphony Reads memorabilia type things, like a notepad, pen, mouse pad, and of course a welcome letter. But you also get automatically put in to every drawing we have. We do the monthly giveaways. So that gives you a chance to win you're automatically put in. It's not like you have to do the normal. And also, we're going to start contests probably this year, but not like every month. We're probably going to do that maybe on a quarterly basis, do a contest for this year, which involves a little bit more. But no, you don't have to be a member to follow SRM. The membership also includes the newsletter, and the newsletter is pretty much there to support you, our members, to spotlight you, to spotlight your talent. If your talent is to write an encouraging letter, a poem, that's what we want to spotlight. If you're working with an organization, or you have your own organization, your own ministry, that is doing something within the community, the local community, we want to hear about it. We want to know. We want to bring light to some things that people may not know at all. So, and that's to spotlight you. And that's something you can give out to your friends, your co-workers, to say, oh, look, this is what we're doing. And some people be like, I didn't even know that, because you too need support. We all need support. So to have a platform where that can go out and people are reading about you and can ask more questions and, get in contact with you, that is what the newsletter is all about. And that's what it is. You can purchase the newsletter. It's only 99 cents. I hope that answers your question. If not, please email me or call me, and I'll be sure to try to address it in a way that you can, that is acceptable. Okay. Another question is, why support Symphony Reads? Why support Symphony Reads? We are a small organization that started a long time ago, probably in 2000, but really got active around probably 2013. We really got active, like with the websites and stuff, and it was a really rocky boat. But I would say, people choose who they want to support or donate to, and some people feel very more comfortable with larger organizations. We are a smaller organization. We want to be on that local level in the communities, walking around in the communities, and that's what we support, is community effort, whether it's in mental health, like I said, positive organizations people are doing, food drives, whatever it is. We want to spotlight that and let people know that it is around and they do have help and assist. So we're just a small organization. I can't really say why support Symphony Reads. I just say we do what we say we're going to do. If you donate and you want it to go to like a suicide prevention or any type of suicide prevention organizations, because maybe you don't know where they are, and you give that money, if it's $50, that $50 go to that organization. And when we get that money and it goes out, we let you know, okay, this is what we received in, and a portion of it was for this, a portion of it was for like the suicide nonprofits, or for the other ministries that we have on our page, and or for Symphony Reads. And we will let you know that that money went out. If I had to do a pie chart, that money went out to where you wanted it to go. And if it's coming into Symphony Reads, it helps pay for some of the little things that we do. The website, the newsletters, to print those out costs, it has a cost to it. The giveaways, that, and it doesn't have to always be money if that becomes the issue. It could be, gift cards. We want to be able to give away and be a blessing to someone out there that feels like they're alone and nobody understands them. And we just pray that it reaches to the right people. The Just Because card program, to do online cards, has a small, fee to it. And to actually mail out stuff that we do has a fee to it. So it's just those little things, and it doesn't stay, it really goes back out. So it's an in and out. when it comes in, it goes right back out to those areas. And we will do a report on that just to let people know that, you know, this is what we do. So we're just small, and I can't ask anyone to support, but if you would like to support, by all means, you know, it would be greatly appreciated. It would greatly appreciate it, and it would help us to expand. It would help us to do what we really want to do in the community. And just spread awareness and to let people know that they are not alone in their journeys, that there is someone who understands, there is someone who has been there and can maybe guide you through a little bit or give you advice, okay? And that's pretty much, you know, why I believe, you know, you should support Symphony Reads. I hope that answers your question in full. If not, please email me and or call, and I will try to, you know, answer it in a way that is acceptable. Another question. There are a lot of new features on your website. Can you give an overview of them? Well, the website itself has been, you know, revamped, if you will. Just a fresher, cleaner, sharper look. Our logo is a, you know, it's the same Symphony Reads, but a different logo with the tree. I've been wanting a tree in my logos, and so I like the way that one was designed. So we're using that. It's just a new logo. I would say the newest things is the membership, is which I believe we talked about earlier, but it just allots you little small perks and benefits of being a Symphony Reads member. That's probably the biggest thing. And also we have the prayer billboard. I think people saw my video on that. That is something new that we started, that we've been wanting to do for a long time, probably since the beginning. So that's new. We always had the programs available that people can get into, and no, there's no cost for the programs. Like if you really want to get into the mustard seed project, what that is we send you out one of those clay pots with soil and the mustard seed. And all you have to do is, you know, in the clay pot, put the soil, put the seeds down, pack it, and water it. And it's symbolic that this is your faith. And faith can grow. And it's not always a microwave effect faith. You know what I'm saying? Faith takes time. And trees, if you notice, they don't become mature like that overnight. That takes years to get a tree to be full grown. So that's why, and it's the time and the process of it all. So it's something we send out to you. It's something you can do with your family, you know, to help with the kids. We do that. Like I said, the Just Because card ministry, and what that is the more interaction we can get, you know, like we need emails so we can send out cards. And why are we sending out cards? Just because we find you and we know you are special. That's the whole purpose of it. We'll mail you a card. We will email you a card. But that's what it is. So that's the Just Because. We also have the Keys to Success. That's is for our young adults who just, you know, life is hard as it is. And I think young people can really learn from us older people. Like I learned from my elders, and we come together. The elders come together to really allow the young ones to know about their success and the keys, that they already hold those type of keys, that nobody can give it to you. The keys are there. It's about unlocking those doors. And so, you know, it's like mentorship, if you will. So that is that program. And I think that's it. I think those are all, that's really all of the features. We've always had the store. And the store is just, you know, to help. You can do the membership through the store. And we don't ask for a lot of money, because my whole thing is even if you gave $1 and I had 100 people give $1, we have made $100. So I don't, what we ask for is nominal because we don't want to be a burden on anyone, you know, a burden to say, oh my gosh, she asking for $10, you know, and we don't take it for granted that everyone has $10, but it's to give what you can. And the way it's set up on the site is you see $1.99 and you have a quantity. So if you want to do more than the $1.99, of course you can put 2, 3, whatever your quantity is, and it'll add it up. And no tax involved, and that's what, you know, goes out to us. And which is it accepts all credit cards, you know, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and it goes into the Symphony Reads bank account. It does not go into my personal anything. Symphony Reads is an actual organization recognized by the state of Maryland. You can, you know, we are in compliance with everything. It has its own bank account. If you write a check and mailed it to us, you would make it out to Symphony Reads and it will be deposited into the bank account. Okay. I know a lot of people, that's one of the reasons why people don't like to donate, because they're thinking it's going directly in my pocket. And the answer is no, it is not going directly into my pocket. It is an organization, and that is where it goes, and it is used for the organization. It is not used to fund me personally. It is used as for the organization, for the things that the organization would like to do. And what are the goals? What is one of the goals of Symphony Reads? One of the goals is we are a small organization. In the long term, we would love to become a 501c3 company, which I think would allow us a little bit more help, and we can go after certain grants. Yeah, so that's one of our long-term goals. We are not fashion. Someone wanted to know, are we just trying to be, what's that, 91.9? Now, I love 91.9. I still listen to 91.9. And we are not nearly as big as 91.9 and what they have, but they offer so many great things. And we're not here to compete with them at all. You know, I admire the show. I love what they do. And on a smaller scale, with the things that we offer, we hope to achieve that someday, you know, and that's all it is. So, yeah, that's all it is. I hope all of this answers your questions, and by all means, if you have any more questions, please email us. Please call us. Check us out on our webpage on Facebook or Twitter. Visit us, www.symphonyreads.com. Our phone number is 240-681-9275. You can check us out on Facebook at Symphony Reads with an S, on Twitter at Reads with an S Symphony. And please, by all means, email us, symphonyreads with an S at gmail.com. Okay? See you next time. Be blessed.